first wave of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero DLC just dropped, and it's been a major blast. Gohan Beast, Orange Piccolo, both Gamma 1 and 2, and Cell Max all finally settled in the game, but now that the hype is settled, right? There's just one big ass question left. What is next for Sparking Zero? With Dragon Ball Daima on the horizon with its DLC, could we see some brand new characters make their way into Sparking Zero? Maybe more iterations of Daima Goku, fresher designs, maybe even some surprise fighters? Let's dive on in this video and let's talk about what the future DLC for Sparking Zero could potentially hold. And as always, guys, I am your host McFly, and welcome back to another episode of Sparking Zero, man. It's been a week since I've seen you guys. I've been over there on Twitch, man. I'm getting ready to wrap up. Oh, I think I should be almost near completion on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Not sure how many chapters it has left, but you see the title of the video and you see the thumbnail, more importantly. And in this video, I kind of want to just do a discussion video with you guys, because we did one prior to when we was getting the first DLC wave of characters, but now that the hype is settled and like the characters are settled into the game and we have had our opportunities to play with them, the biggest question now arises with, now that we have Daima's DLC, and especially with like the shit that I've been seeing in Daima. I'm gonna say this right now at the beginning, spoiler warning ahead for the shit that I'm gonna be talking about in this video. If you haven't watched Daima yet, I would highly recommend you go watch it before I even talk about some of the shit that I'm gonna be talking about today, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm being fair to you guys. I'm giving you a spoiler warning before we even hop into the shits, because I feel like it's fair enough, and there's Dragon Ball fans out there that deserve to see these shows, and right now is the time. And because it's airing, I don't want to spoil nobody's shit. So again, I'm saying it right now, spoiler warning. Spoiler warning. Don't say I didn't warn you. If you decide to watch this video and you comment in the shit after the video, like, oh, how could you fucking say that? Say I didn't warn you. Say I didn't warn you. But I figured I'd throw in like a fight, you know, with some CPUs on, just as some background shit, and we'll just discuss this DLC situation and see, you know, what the future holds on for Sparking Zero. So without further ado, wait, hold on. If you like what you see today, consider hitting that like button, please, and subscribe, because, you know, I'm like 5 away from 100 subscribers, and, you know, that's just only the tip of the iceberg. I'm trying to get to like 1 million. I know that sounds crazy at 95 subscribers to say, but I want to get to 1 million, and I won't get there without you guys. So again, if you like what you see today, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know down below in the comments, what DLC characters do you guys want to see in Sparking Zero? Because there's still a lot that we haven't gotten yet. We haven't gotten Super 17, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who else don't we have? Like, we don't have Tarble, like Vegeta's brother. Like, you know, there's a couple characters we don't have. We don't have PyCon, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna throw in this fight. Let's get to the talking on these DLCs. All right, we are here, and I think we're ready to discuss this DLC situation. You know, I think it's been a while since, you know, we had that discussion video regarding the first DLC for Sparking Zero, and it's crazy how like they came out a day later with it. But there's so much shit that's happening in Daima right now that this video, I feel like, is warranted, because the next DLC wave that is coming up is Daima characters, and I feel like we got a good understanding with the amount of characters that, but not even the amount. Well, yes, maybe the amount too, if you want to be technical, because I said we was getting 5, and we got like 5 or 6, but they was broken down into iterations, so that was really 11. So now, some of these questions that I got for Daima's DLC is mainly because we have base form Goku Daima. We don't have Super Saiyan Daima Goku, and, you know, we already have confirmation of the DLC of 2 characters that's going to be in the DLC for sure, and that's Glorio and that's Daima Vegeta. Now, what would be interesting is the characters that I'm about to talk about right now that gets added into the game. Obviously Glorio is pretty cool to have, but who am I thinking about? The fuck is his name? He's the Demon Lord right now. It's like something with a G. Goma is his name. Yeah, like the Demon Lord Goma. Him having 2 forms now, which is like the small form, and like if you watch the last 2 episodes of Daima, you would have saw that there was like they added a giant version of him. So, you know, just seeing that episode happen, it was like, all right, cool. Like that's another character, you know, that's going to be added into the roster. But a big one for me that I think that needs to be looked at has to be both Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. because those iterations right now in Daima, again, like like it's the last episode of Daima that we saw, well, the most recent episode of Daima that we saw, I should say, had Goku transform into a Super Saiyan 3. Now, we don't even have a Super Saiyan iteration in the game yet of Daima Goku. The question I got is, are they gonna include both Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 3 alongside with Glorio, Vegeta? I'm being very optimistic that they add Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. Like, it's very questionable, but I would love to see, you know, their take on how they would go about bringing those transformations over to the game, because it's fun. Like, now the question now comes is like who they add for like the other characters. And if you ask me, you could do you do the Majin Doos, you do Arinzu, you do shit, you could do the Tamagamis. You know what I'm saying? Tamagami 1, 2, and 3 all present such a unique thing to the game, and that would be such a sick like thing to play as. Like a Tamagami, a protector of a Dragon Ball from the series, that would be sick to fucking have. Like, and you know, like it poses a lot of questions. Like, do you add Pansy because like, or do you add like a Bulma, because we don't have Bulma yet? Do they add Daima Piccolo? Like, do they add the Supreme Kai from Daima? Like, there's so many characters going into that DLC that it begs the question, like, who do you add? And I think I have a concise list of who we add. We add Glorio, we add Super Saiyan Daima Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Daima Goku, we add Daima Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta. That's 5, right? Then you add Goma small form and Goma big form. That's 7. Then you go into the Doos, the Majin Do and Ku. That's 9. And then you go into Arintu. That's 10. You have the 10 right there, right? And I guess like the bonus characters will be the Tamagamis at 11, 12, and 13, because we had 11 with the superhero DLC. You know what I'm saying? So I think that that's like the logical route that you take, right? Like, I do believe it's the most logical sense that you do that, right? But I also believe, because of how it's set up, that Daima's not gonna have anything ready to show us maybe up until March. Reason being, I'm gonna say March, is because we don't know when Daima ends. But if there's any indication of when I believe Daima ends, it's gonna be towards the late ends of March. And the only reason why I say that is simply because in the mobile game Dragon Ball Legends, every Friday they do this thing where like Daima Goku is out and he does this like a thing with the power pole, like from the anime where like he spins the power pole. But there's like a date there, and it says like thing like March 22nd or some shit, right? And if I'm a gambling man, I believe that March 22nd date is gonna be the final episode of Daima, because I don't think Daima is meant to be on some, oh yeah, well, this is core 1 and core 2. I think it's just like a one and done thing. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just gonna fill its episodes out until March 22nd, and you know, from there they're just gonna be like, all right, Daima's finished. That's why I say that we may not get anything as far as like a trailer up until like maybe March-ish, April, when like, because there's still characters left to fill up the slots, and Daima is still going as we speak. And the characters that I'm only talking about right now is based off of the current episode that we seen. You know what I'm saying? For all we know, there could be like some fucking massive ass Daima fusion, because they still have like the bugs and shit from Daima. But it could also just do a flat out Gogeta fusion in Daima. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know what could happen. There's mad things that could happen in Daima. And it made me ponder on like the amount of characters you can have in this game. Because if 11 was just the superhero DLC, then why couldn't the Daima DLC be like 13 to 15 characters, considering the amount of content that show has? Like, that show has a plethora of characters that they can pick. They could pick that bum-ass Walmart Ginyu Force. Like, bro, there's so many avenues they can go in and take in terms of like just constructing characters for the game. But I know they don't want to make, you know, dirt characters. You know what I'm saying? They want to make fun characters for the game that appeals to everybody. And I like that. So I hope that, you know, that Bandai Namco is watching this video for sure and just like taking, you know, some hints. Also, I want to preface this: we need more stages. We need more content in the DLC, excluding the characters. Like, we need stages. I would love to play like in the Demon World, for instance. That would be a fire stage. Why we don't have that, I don't know. Like, for instance, a big missed opportunity in the superhero DLC was not having the red ribbon base. I feel like that was a big missed opportunity for them. For whatever reason, they felt like they just didn't want to add that stage. And it was just like, damn, bro, you could have did something spectacular and special there, but they chose to, fumble the bag. So I can't fault them on that, because they gave us 3 custom battles. They gave us a couple of skins. Like, you know what I'm saying? They gave us shit, but it was like, what you're really paying for is the character. You know what I'm saying? You bought the season pass and you're really paying for the character. But it would be nice to have some quality of life shit, like stages, maybe some songs from the soundtrack. Because Daima has some good ass songs. So it would be nice to hear like some Daima soundtracks when I play these battles. You know what I'm saying? There's many things that like Daima just has in its fucking like arsenal that could go crazy for the future of Sparking Zero. But it depends on how Bandai Namco wants to approach the situation. Because they could be just, from the side of just greed and just be like, yo, here's the characters, no stages, no additional content, no bonus fights, no nothing, you know what I'm saying? But they're not like that. So it's like, I want to know what's next for Bandai Namco. And it's going to be fun seeing like how they go about making that DLC, even in terms of the trailer and just, in terms of like who they're going to pick. Because I feel like the 5 that I named are like the legit 5 characters we're getting. Glorio, Daima Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta, Super Saiyan Daima Goku, and Super Saiyan 3 Daima Goku. The other characters are going to be the ones that are up in the air. Like, I would love to see the Tamagamis, Goma, Arinzu, the Majin Ku and dudes. Like, there's so many characters you can have. Like, so many. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I think I yapped on for a little bit too long than what I like. So I think I'm gonna call it here. Let me know down below in the comment section what characters you would like to see in that Daima DLC. Or do you want to only be the guy that plays with Glorio and like Daima Vegeta? Or do you want to see some more niche and unique characters added onto the roster like Goma, Arinzu, Majin Ku, Majin Du? Like, let me know down below. I am curious. But as always, guys, I am your host, McFly. Thank you so much for watching this video and look forward to the next upload. I'm gonna see you guys then. Take care of each other. Peace, man.